Yeah. All right, we are here. Hey everybody, this is Case of Thursdays. We're here doing Arkham Horror, the card game. This is the Edge of the Earth campaign, and we are in part 2 of our run through. There's Chris's alarm. Our run through of the City of the Elder Things. So hopefully we can kick Smelter Thing ass, I guess. Let's see, what are we doing? Oh, we have to get... What did we do? We flipped this. Wait, we did this. We flipped it. Okay, and some stuff went down. Oh, you still have one action. We just ended it right there. We still have a few actions to go here on our turn. And our next win condition here is somewhere in the sprawling web of icy streets and cyclopean structures lies an ancient gateway leading to the Undercity beneath the Great Mountain. You have to find it if you wish to learn more. So we need to spend 2 cultist keys. Each investigator may heal 1 damage. Okay, if we do that, we get that. Each undefeated investigator at the hidden tunnel, and there's no clues advance. So the hidden tunnel, how do you get to the hidden tunnel? Those on the hidden tunnel cannot be discovered or moved to other locations. Okay. Test a skill of your choice by 4. You may spend a block key to get +5 to the skill of this test. Oh wow. If you succeed, return 1 clue on the hidden tunnel to the token pool. 2 clues instead if you spent that key. Okay, so we can't investigate this. We have to do this. So we have 1 of those keys. We can get 2 clues. You know, I can get 2 clues off of 1 of these.
You gotta get another skull key, right?
We
twice to get 4 clues off of one?
Yeah, but we could do it. Let's see. We could just test the skill of our choice by 4. We could get them without the skull keys. The skull key gives you 2. And gives you a +5. It makes it like a dead ringer. But if not, we can still get them. Namen. Alright.
Okay, so I see what you say. With the skull key, you get 2. You just do it by 4, and you get 1 at a time.
Yeah. And I guess, why was it that... Was there something that made it so that we couldn't get in here before? Password cannot be in. Okay, so that's it. Now that it's flipped, we can just cruise right in. We got this monster to deal with, which isn't. Wait, China Stars gets 3+ investigator health. All right, so it's 9 health. Cannot spend or take control keys. All right, so we need to get down there and kill this thing. Easy enough to do. Is it a hunter? It is a hunter.
Yes. If need be.
Oh, we got this thing. Giant albino penguin. It doesn't move, so we don't really need to hook with that. As an additional, to enter or leave this enemy's location, spend extra action. Kind of sucks. I can easily kill any of this shit. Ooh, I can use a Spectral Razor to take out the penguin. Do I have any reason to... I mean, I guess I could put out this dude just for soak.
Hey, did we not go through all our turns?
No, we didn't. That's the thing. You still have because you got all the clues, and I fast actioned the key, and then we just flipped it, and then we just ended it because it was 10 o'clock. So you have one extra action, which I guess you can't get rid of your 13th vision, but you can put something out or do something. But what I say we do is just like, I'll kill this penguin, maybe move just down to here, wait for this thing to come at us next round, kill it off, and then we'll move down in here and take all that.
And it sucks that we can't fucking... Now, because of... I didn't say forced.
What are you worried about?
Oh, wait, is it because... No, so basically this is... I guess this thing's saying it's a force route.
I mean, essentially, yeah. You can't discover clues in the regular way. You take a regular turn or regular action, and you choose whatever skill you want by 4. So it makes it, see, that's actually easier than a shroud value of 4 because it's any skill you want. So you can pick your best skill. If you have the key, you can get +5 and get 2 clues, but if you don't, you just get 1 clue. So that's simple. I can get 2 clues, then you can get, like, I mean, we can get these pretty easily. There's only 4.
Right. But things like deduction and shit does not help you get
No, that's because it's not an investigate.
Okay, so that puts that.
But you could still add the pips from deduction to your intellect to make you pass the roll. It just wouldn't give you the extra clue.
Oh, yes, I could. Let's see, now, if that's the case, then I'm thinking that if I put out my occult lexicon, I could even, should things go sour, should the testicles come to ruin the day, at least I'd be able to put out some damage.
But wouldn't you want... Oh, wait, you don't have enough. Never mind. I was going to say put out Milan, but you don't have the resources for it.
I got stones to put out Milan.
But actually, with the lexicon, you can build up resources and put out Milan if you need it. Because you can use it to get resources instead of damage, too.
Yeah, well, so that is... Yeah, I think that might be, at least for where we're at now, that might be the best course of action. And now, what are you planning to do?
I am going to kill this thing, move down here, and I don't really have anything to put out, so probably just, I don't know, maybe put out Renfield just as a soak. That's it.
All right, so you're gonna move down to this next.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here, so when this thing moves, it'll just be on me at this location, so you can get in here without worrying about it.
Then I'm gonna use my shortcut, and then I'll be in this position too, so that'll at least save me an extra.
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right, so in that case, just to finish up what I'm doing, I'm going to toss the lever. Well, these guys. And I'm going to do special ability. And 1. Put on my lexicon.
Caboodles.
How'd you like that?
I like it.
How does that sound for you?
Oh, I like it. Man, my back is jacked. Stretch it.
Alright. And then, gonna throw out the shortcut and fast action. That's why I like to talk like this right now. Like Father Guido Sarducci. And I'm gonna go down here. Alright. That's me.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool. All right, for my turn. Oh, okay, I'm gonna. What is this penguin? I feel bad because these penguins aren't actually doing anything. I guess they do. They're just a loop.
They go pay the ass to me.
But yeah, I'm gonna Spectral Razor his ass. All right, Spectral Razor automatically pulls him over. Add my, so I get, I'm at 4, 5. Wait, no. 4 and 4, so I'm 8 over 2. Okay, that probably gets it. Let's see, that's a -3, gets it. 8 over 2. So I kill this thing. Now we don't have to worry about movement. Out of here. It's out. Okay. I'm gonna move down here. Kabloop. And then I will put out 1, 2. Renfield as a soak. There you go. And that'll do her. Alright. So now we have enemy phase. This thing is going to move up. It's going to. Oh, this is actually massive. So it's engaged with both of us. So if it does attack, or if you move, actually, yeah, you can't move out of this place, or else you get an attack of opportunity. Unless I killed it. So I just got to kill it first. But whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, upkeep. Give me something good. Oh yes, an overpower. That's pretty good. All right. Cool. Oh, cool. All right. All right. So now we're at Mythos. Okay, take your card. What do we got? Uh-oh. Crumbling Ruins. So test. Evade by 3. Reveal a chaos token that matches a key on your location. There's no keys on our location. You automatically fail. Oh wait, or that you control. Okay, so skull is going to be bad. For each point you fail, take 1 down. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see. So I got a 4 evade against 3. Do I got anything to help me? Not really. Oh wait. Oh, it's not an evasion attempt. It's just okay. So I'm 4 over 3. That kind of sucks. Come on. Nice, gets it. Boom. Okay. Then you got. Oh, that looks crazy. Oh fuck, that's a crazy picture. Nebulous miasma. Attached to like. Oh no.
You end your turn in attached location. Each card you control with sanity, including your best or at the end of the round, discard it. So we have to. So everyone has to take a direct horror, even your allies.
No, wait. I can. This guy can pull off. Take the hazard.
Yes.
This guy can take off the hazard. Duke's a hazard.
Round, right?
So, yeah.
And at the end, yeah, just for this round, which is great, because at the end of the round, it goes away.
Nice.
So, yeah, so that works out. Yeah, it's cool.
All right. It gets my asthma. And it is our turn. So, okay, for my first Actione. Well, this thing has 9 hit points, right? Okay, 9 hit points.
Wait, the taking off that miasma's fast, right? So you don't need to do it.
Yeah, why we don't need to do it right now, do we?
Wait, what is this? Oh, at the end of your turn.
Well, here, I'll just take it.
Yeah, you want to do it now before your turn ends, otherwise you have to roll it.
Alright. Okay, so now I'm going to flip my discipline and get 3 fight actions for my first action. Alright, so now we're talking about, what are we at? 8. Oh wait, no, I'm at actually 9. 9. Is this thing's elite, obviously. Yeah. So 9 over 4. Fuck you.
Oh!
Okay. 9 over 4 gets it. Number of keys you got gets 1. 9 over 4 gets it, so that is 1, 2, 3 damage. Okay. And 9 over 4 gets it again, that's 6 damage. Okay, and for my next action, 9 over 4 and kills it.
What was? Wait, did you do 4 attacks or 3 attacks?
I do 3 attacks for 1 action with my discipline.
Oh, how you doing?
That's right. I like when they think they got a tough monster, but I'm like, dude, I'm Lily Chen. Why are you even bringing monsters in my presence?
So glad Lily Chen is here.
Yeah. Why would you even come at me, bro? There's no point. No motherfucking point. All right, so I'm just gonna move down in here. Why not? There you go.
Dang.
I fucking love her, dude.
That was awesome. Yeah,
it's like the biggest monster out there. She's just like bam, bam, fuck it up.
All right, good. Then I don't have to do anything. All right. Wait, don't you have one more? Oh, no. I am going to.
You want to? I don't know. Do you want to? Fuck, I don't know. I guess we could just end it. I was gonna say, yeah, just go for it. I was gonna say, do you want to get rid of your 13th hour?
Oh.
But it doesn't really matter, because if you could beat 4 2 times, then on the next turn I can use my skull token and beat, and then we're done. I think we just resign. And actually, that makes our session kind of shitty, because we're done. It can't be this easy. Like, it's like, dude, how's this?
Wait, like once we get all the clues off of here,
all you have to do is resign when there's no clues. Oh no, it just, if you're there and it has no clues on it, it advances. So that's it. So I would apologize ahead of time to anybody who showed up today, because I think it's going to be a short night.
Either way, we're not going to be able to do it this turn. It's going to have to be next turn, so I might as well get rid of this thing.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, that might leave you with less actions next turn. I don't know. But I mean, it's worth it to get rid of it, I guess. 'Cause you got to use 1 move action.
Yeah, so I just used my 2 actions, so get rid of it, and then I just got 1 move action.
Yeah, that just means you definitely gotta beat both of your 4s. And then at the end of this round, this is the end of our round, investigator phase, this thing goes away. Or actually at the end of the round, but it doesn't matter because we're not going back there.
No. Actually, I guess it wasn't that bad because it's only if you stay there that you have to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I guess maybe... Oh, so no, because we were going to be stuck there fighting the monster. That's what.
Yeah. So enemy phase, there's nothing out. So we have upkeep. Kabloop. Oh, fuck. Possessed. Put possessed into play in your threat area. It can be healed. There's a single point. When you reveal a token during skill test, either take 1 horror or automatically fail. Okay, that's not so bad, I guess.
I've got no need for deduction. Maybe I'll get rid of Arcane Enlightenment. Getting out my astronomical atlas at this point.
All right.
I had to get rid of it just because I had too many cards in my hand. I guess if I put it out, I could have those 9 cards in my hand.
All right, take your card. Uh-oh, please. It's a hazard. This is I got to test this 3 again.
Oh my god. Oh, you know what? In this very moment, let's deny that shit. Fuck.
Oh yeah, deny that shit.
We're not having a lot.
Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Because the attached location cannot be investigated. Well, we're not investigating.
Oh.
We're getting clues from just an action on the card. It's not an investigate action. It's just an action.
Oh,
so that doesn't really even matter. You can leave it. It doesn't matter.
If that ruling stands, then yes.
Yeah, that stands. That's not. It's not an it would have to have the keyword investigate.
Yeah, otherwise, I'd be able to use it. Otherwise, I'd be
exactly.
Deduction.
Exactly.
If I can't use deduction, you're locked door can look for
me. Exactly. All right. So I got to beat. What do I got to beat here? Oh, this is just damage. Okay, so 4 over 3. Ah, fuck. -4. If you fail, the nearest enemy moves once towards you. Okay, there is no. So I take 1 damage from this, but this token doesn't do anything. It whiffs. So we're good. It is our turn. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to spend my fucking skull token to get a +5. I'm going to use my, what do I got? 3, 4, 5 plus 5. That's a 10 over 4. Oh. Yep. No, wait. I'm going to take a horror on that. So if I beat the next one, yeah, beat it. Okay. All right. So I get 2 of these. Okay. Now I'm at, let's see, I'm at, what's my highest? If I go 3, 4, 5, that's higher. 5. Okay, that would be 6 over 4, so 9 over 4. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna add a a curse. The token pool. Get a 9/4. Gets it.
Oh shit.
Grab this.
I'm just gonna take a nap, really.
And then finally, I'm gonna go. Let's see. This would be a 3, 4, 5, and this would be 4, 5, 6. 6/4, 6, 7.
Wait, what skill are you using? Maybe I can throw some cards at you.
I'm using fight. I'm gonna go 7/4 with a fight. Gets it.
All right, never mind.
So
I'll just take a nap.
yeah. Oh, and it automatically advances because it just does. There's no spending of clues or anything. The path now cleared leads to the labyrinth of dark, treacherous tunnels. For good or ill, your rigorous journey has come to an end. Taking a deep breath, you gather your courage and delve into the depths of the mountain. R1. Well, there we go.
Damn. That was a quick one.
Yeah, sorry to the folks at home. Because we just knocked this out. I thought we were gonna have like actually some extra. I thought we had to do some shit, but we just walked right in and fucking did it. So that's cool. All right, so resolution 1. Let's see.
Well, there's a lot of reading, so.
Yeah, I'm sure. A quiet, unearthly stillness welcomes you as your party delves into the secret passage. You're expected to be greeted by the sound of and fury, but an eerie silence is almost worse. Not a word is spoken as you slink deeper and deeper into the secret shaft. Making note of the peculiar smoothness of the walls and the bizarre markings along the floor, the muted drip, drip, drip of water in the distance. For hours, you continue into the deep dark, questioning your judgment with each step. What kind of people walk unwillingly into the jaws of such horror? You risked your reputation going on this expedition to begin with. Then you risk your life not turning back the moment things turn dire. Now you risk your very sanity, unearthing secrets no human was ever meant to find. Is this bravery or a final mistake of a herd of fools, too stubborn to see that their own deaths lie at the end of this road? It matters not. You've come too far to turn back now. One way or another, you will get the answers you seek. The only question is whether you'll live to tell the world what you found. In your campaign log, record that the team found the hidden tunnel. Okay, so the team found the hidden tunnel. The team found the hidden tunnel. Whoops. No, fuck off. I hate this thing. Okay. The team found the hidden tunnel. Okie dokie.
Alright, you ready for me to read the next one?
Oh, I got it. I can read it.
Oh.
Let's see. Each investigator earns experience with victory value. Each investigator also earns 1 additional experience for each pair of chaos tokens spent during the scenario. Each pair. So we spent 4 and then the 1, so that doesn't count. So we get 2 extra XP.
Oh, okay. That's right. I forgot about that.
So we get a total of what, 4 XP? Because we got
5.
This is an XP. Do we have any other XP locations?
I think we got 2 locations and the terror. 3
Do we have 2 locations? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we have 5. We got 5 XP out of this. Cool.
I can't do it. I wish I could get my knee in.
Alright. Cool. And then... Oops. What the hell did I just do? Okay. In the next expedition team section of the campaign log, record the amount of damage and horror. Nobody got it. And then go to Interlude 3, the final night. Okay, here's where we got a shit ton of reading. So I guess, you know, there's something for people who showed up to listen to. All right, here we go. The final night. You would hesitate to call the darkened pit you found yourself in safe by any means, but you feel as though this is a good place as any to rest. It is hard enough to tell the time with the sun always lingering in the Antarctic sky. Now deep underground with no sunlight to speak of, it's impossible. When one of your companions checks their pocket watch and informs your team that 14 hours have passed since you went underground, the response is one of utter disbelief. You do not remember traveling that long, but your body is weary enough to prove it. In the gloomy silence, you and the others set up a camp once more. Your numbers have dwindled, only yourself and a few experts who remain from those originally introduced to you by Dr. Kensler. The rest of the students and researchers are either back at the bazaar or the barrier camp, where you first disembarked from the Theodosia, or no longer with you. The cavern is easily large enough that a few of you remain. The icy floor is brittle enough that to stake down your tents. Even so, it does not truly feel safe. You wonder if you will ever feel safe again. You only have enough time to check on a few members, regardless of whether they are alive or crossed out. One at a time, choose and read 3 of the sections below. If the game effects of the chosen section cannot be performed, it does not count toward the total, and you may choose a new section instead. Once you have read the appropriate number of sections, proceed to Final Night 2. Alright, so I don't think we need to worry about Dyer. We got Danforth. Danforth. I'd like to go with the Danforth because I read what he gives you.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't speak to Danforth that night. He is the one who speaks, but to what entity you cannot tell. At first you believe him to be mumbling to himself, as he often does, but soon you realize it is a dialogue that you partially hear. We are close, he declares quietly. I followed, just as you showed me. Just a little further and I will see you again. We can be together again. We can. Whole. Finally, you decide you've heard enough. You clasp your hand on Danforth's shoulder, startling him. You swear you see just the slightest tinge of something misty leaking from his eyes as he turns around. But then he wipes them with his sleeve, and it's gone. Oh, it's just you, he comments. Well then, we should get some rest, should we not? We have a long day ahead of us. Listening to Danforth gives you further insight into the madness of this place. Anyone investigating may be given the scenario the Heart of Madness with 2 additional cards drawn to the opening hand. So I'm going to take that because we all know that fucking Lily Chen with fucking
2 extra cards is good.
Yeah, with a fucking weapon is exactly what you want.
Dr. Orton.
She's fucking gnarly, dude. I'm super into that character. Alright, so then we have got a motorcycle happening. That's what we got.
Yeah. Wake up, son. Here comes guy in motorcycle. Kensler's gone, right?
Who's dead? Let's see who's dead. Kensler's dead, Dyer's dead, and Cookie.
Oh,
Cook Shack. Alright, let's see. So Kensler is a line crossed out. I don't know what her log story asset is like, but we could do that. Let's see. If we do the doctor, we can recover from injuries.
Deals the damage from an asset.
Yeah, I mean, do we care that much? We could get rid of a trauma. Let's see what else we got. What else you got? Cookie we can't do. Cookie, anyone investigate Cookie's custom 32. I don't need another weapon. Claypool. Claypool takes the shit out. I like that. Yeah, let's get a little Claypool. Less Claypool. Yeah, got some less Claypool. All right. Claypool studies the icy walls as you approach. His brow furrowed with concern. It should be warmer here, he notes, but even without the wind chill, it's almost 10 degrees colder. Just then, something moves inside the ice. A shadow, perhaps, or something reflecting off the surface. You and Claypool instinctively back away as the fleeting darkness swirls and vanishes. No light behind you could have cast the shadow. There is something wrong with this ice, Claypool whispers. This cold is unnatural. Dyer's report described these inner structures as warm and habitable, but this is... You share a knowing glance. We need to prepare for anything. So we can go ahead and take a thing from the thing.
Take it out.
Toke it. Let's see. Let's take. God, we got a lot of these. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them in there, dude. Now we only have 6, but still, it's a motherfucker. All right. All right. So that was Claypool. That was 2. We have 1 more. Let's see. Ellsworth. Scouted the forked passage. Ooh, scouted the forked passage. It almost feels like that's going to get us into good shape. Let's see, what is this one? Ensures you're better equipped for the next leg of resources, kind of, who cares? And then Ashervac.
This takes away horror. Mental trauma or horror. Ooh.
You need to take mental trauma off.
Mental tidy.
What?
I need a mental tidy. Actually, you could take physical or mental traumas away from you. I only have mental trauma. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not.
Because, like, I don't know what this whole thing about putting something in the campaign log might be helpful down the road. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing.
I haven't had any problems so far with the trauma.
Yeah, I kind of feel
like
like
nice to get rid of it, but
I kind of feel like our options here with this last one are either to do this one, Ellsworth, where we put something in the campaign log, or the other one that puts something. What is the other one that puts something in the campaign log? Cookie, not Cookie. It's
yeah.
No, it's not her.
No, I think were you looking at Cookie being dead? Did you read the dead one? I think the dead.
Yeah, you just get a weapon. We don't need a weapon.
Oh, well, thanks.
So I guess yeah, that's the one, because the other one I was thinking of was the was Kensler. She does a thing for your campaign log, but she's dead, so we don't get that one actually. Although we could add her log story. Kensler's log. I wonder what that thing does. We're gonna check it out.
I gotta check it all out.
Wait, are these story assets or? Wait a second, where's the?
Memorials of the Lost Encounters.
I don't think this is what it is. Because these are... Oh, fuck off. Oh, these are just the people. I don't think this is...
You gave me Dan for it.
Did I? You can put them up here. These are just... Okay, these are just the people.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What'd you do?
I did put him on my thing and it added the resources.
Oh, it doesn't matter. How this flips. Yeah, I don't know where that fucking shit is. Where's the... Where do we... Oh, dude, I didn't even use any of this shit.
What's the Memorials of the Lost Encounters?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It's the one where we got all those, like... I don't know. It seems too hard. Let's just do the other one.
Seems too hard. Never mind.
I mean,
Check it out next time if we need to.
Can't be that rad. Let's see. All right, so let's read those dudes. All right. You already know that Ellsworth is thinking when he approaches you, and the lantern in one of his hands and ice pick in the other. You up for a little trip? He hands you a lantern, and together you break off from the camp. You make quiet, cautious conversations to explore the icy depths, covering far more ground between the two of you than you could with the rest of the team and what is left of your supplies. You must think me some manner of mad or foolish. He guesses after an hour has passed to travel. Why are we fucking walking? Always going off alone, getting into danger like this, into places that should not end up, where you should not end up. You shrug and point out the facts that you too are here with him. Right. So I doubt your opinion of me is unbiased. He jokes. A blast of chill, putrid air wafts through the cave like an exhale of a monstrous beast with you down its throat. Well, for what it's worth, I sure am glad to have you here. The explorer admits a quivering of hesitation in his voice. Look, he points ahead at the fork in the tunnel. The foul gust dies down around you, but it clearly came from the left-hand path. Something that way is circulating air. That has to mean something, right? You nod in agreement, but you sure as hell don't like the smell of it. Scouting, Ellsworth gives you the insight in your journey. So investigators scouted the forked passage. Okay.
Scout the forked passage, bruh.
So I think that's gonna come in handy as far as like some sort of benefit.
Yeah, like maybe we'll have easy passage through somewhere. Or
yeah, it sounds like it.
Somewhere quicker.
That's not how you spell scouted. The forked passage.
Just forking
forking the gun.
Just forking with Ellsworth.
Okay, and then it says after you do all this shit, that was our 3. Then we go to Final Night 2. You try in vain to sleep, but the night seems to go on forever. Your thoughts meander endlessly in the maze of worry and doubt. If you have already played scenario whatever, Fatal Mirage, this campaign proceeds to Fatal Night 3. Otherwise, skip to Fatal Night 4. or fatal, final night. I'm making it sound way worse than it is.
Well, it was Fatal Mirage, Final Night.
There we go. Final Night 4. Just as you are finally beginning to drift off, a vague threat in the corner of your mind startles you into action. You reach instinctively to for your weapon to defend yourself, but when you peer about, nothing is out of place. In fact, you rise to your feet, shocked, and examine your surroundings. Your makeshift camp was protected from the harsh elements, but still deep in the Antarctic wilderness, and yet you find yourself indoors in a hall that you cannot place, though it seems familiar to you. You brush aside some of the snow that still lingers on the ground around your sleeping bag. Noting a tiled floor that wasn't there before. A dream? As you doubt the truth of this mysterious place, the walls and the tiled floor shimmer and fade. You are left back in the freezing cold of your camp, surrounded by your companions, except the door leading out of the hall still remains. Thick gray mist swirls around you, guiding you onward. This is no natural reflection of light. Something supernatural is at work here. The thick miasma that churns around your camp is not unlike the substance that makes up the nightmarish creatures you encountered after your plane crashed. Do you really want to know what it wants you to see? Investigators must decide. Choose one. Open the door and venture into the mirage. Or ignore and allow it to vanish. Alright. What do you want to do, Chris? Do you want to play Fatal Mirage? It's one that we skipped.
Yeah.
You want to play it?
Interesting. Yeah, let's do it, because why not, right? We're trying to explore this whole fucking scenario.
Yeah, we skipped that whole thing, so. Alright, so we are going to
taste of the Fatal Mirage.
We are going to do we're gonna open the door and venture into the mirage. So now we go, let me just move this back to Fatal Mirage so we know where to start next time. It's kind of cool.
It's weird how you're going back, right?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering why that scenario had like question marks instead of a number to it. I was like, why is that? But that's obviously why. Scenario, there it is, scenario, Fatal Mirage. All right, well, sorry to those of you that came. This was kind of a short one. We ended up getting through it a lot faster than I thought we were. I thought we had more to do, but at any rate, it didn't matter because we had to stop the night before, and this was all that was left. So Fatal Mirage is a little too much to get into here tonight, so we will go ahead and do that next week. Are you going to be available, Chris, on Wednesday?
Let's check it, because I think I have an appointment, but I don't think it's going to matter. See where my Fatal Mirage is. What is that going to be? That's going to be the 3rd, huh?
Let's do it.
The 3rd.
Oh, it is going to be the 3rd, right?
No, Chris.
Oh.
No.
Alright, I'm free.
Nice.
Next week.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
Fatal Mirage on the 3rd.
Let's get our schedule going. Okay, so we are going to not be doing a Tuesday. We'll skip next session for that. Okay, so we will be doing. All right, so thanks for showing up, anybody who actually did. We got a couple people in chat. Sorry it was short. Next week it promises, I mean, this will be a full scenario, so it promises to be the full sesh next week. But next week, Wednesday at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time to about 10 is what we usually go, not to 8:30, which we're going here. But thanks for showing up. Sorry it was short, but that was the City of the Elder Things. We actually got through it pretty quickly. I feel like, oddly enough, we're just like kind of cooking through this, and
It does feel a little cookie.
like I don't know what Fatal Mirage has for us in store for us. Like maybe that's the crazy one. But I feel like we've already sort of, I mean, and then the last scenario is probably a 3-parter. I'm assuming the first one was, but at any rate, we'll be back next week, Wednesday, 7:30 Pacific time, for more of The Edge of the Earth. And in the meantime, you feel free to go to nonhumanuser.com, where you can find short stories and resources and stuff for Call of Cthulhu, Delta Green, and Arkham Horror the card game, as well as actual plays and stuff like that. If you're into short stories, you can check out or search on Amazon Kubo. The Seedman and Other Tales is a book of short stories I wrote. If you're interested in that, that's cool. And soon I will have that available in more places, as well as the first novel of Society of Esoteric Knowledge and Technology, Sect. The first Sect novel will be coming out. I am on chapter, what? I think I'm on like 19, and I have, no, 19 or 20, and there's 25 chapters in total. I'm just going back and like editing them and fixing them up, and so I've only got about 6 more chapters to edit. It takes a long time, but I'm targeting possibly, hopefully, because of the you know, because of it would be awesome to have it come out in October for Halloween, but I'm hoping to get that going, and yeah, so come by next week. Check out nonhumanuser.com while you're not there, and check out The Seedman and Other Tales while you're waiting. And we'll see you next week. Have a fantastic evening. Good night.